Libby Lombardo has been involved in property development for 14 years now, and she currently has over $15 million worth of works on the go. Well, I caught up with her earlier in the week, and I couldn't help but wonder, is she the new breed of property developer?
Property development is taking a piece of land and actively doing something to it to increase the value. It's about looking at a piece of real estate and saying, how can I get the highest and the best use out of that? And then along the way, making a good profit. There are a lot of pitfalls in getting started. Just to name a couple of them, it would be buying in a bad location, not being able to get the resales that you think you can achieve, getting the resale figures wrong, because that's the only money that you got coming into the development side. And if you get the resales wrong, you're not going to make the profit that you're projecting. A lot of people miss out the figures in the feasibility because they're unaware of some of the figures that are going to come up. And people get hidden surprises, and sometimes they can be 6 figures or 7 figures hidden surprises, and that eats away at all of their profits. So there's a lot of pitfalls that you've really got to look out for. Surround yourself with successful people. So successful accountants, successful lawyers, architects and town planners. And you're not expected to know everything about property development, but if you surround yourself with professional people, they're going to help you look for all the pitfalls and all of the things that you may not be aware of. There's a big difference between property investment and property development. Property investors are looking at property for a good long-term growth. They're in the game to make a profit after 5 years or 10 years. Where property developers, they're after a profit now. It's about how can I turn this property deal around to make a profit today. The biggest thing that I've learnt is that you make your money when you buy because you've done all your due diligence on the site. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they get their emotions in the way of the figures. With putting together a property deal, it's all about the numbers, it's all about the figures. Where some people get started and they get their emotions in the way, that they love the property, that they've got to put this deal together, and they become determined to do it instead of just letting it go, it doesn't stack up, move on to the next deal. When you've got big money involved, it's very difficult to be able to trust people in advice that they're giving. A lot of people have got their own interests at heart, with putting the deal together. They're going to make a commission out of you if you put that deal together. So you just got to be aware of the advice that people are giving you, but back it up with your own hard evidence of what they're saying. Don't ever count on what people are saying is fact. And about trusting people, it's about, lock away that property development deal before you tell anybody about it. Because unfortunately, they can steal that deal from underneath you. So if you've got a site, lock it away and then talk about it. Big lesson I've learnt. One of the best things about property development is, you can make more money out of just one deal than you possibly could out of your whole year's income. And to me, that's really exciting.